discussing another vital issue. Today I'm talking about Christian maturity. Christian maturity. You know, a lot of people that we meet, you think that they are mature. You think that you're relating with think that you're relating with somebody that can reason with you as a Christian, but when you go deep down, you find out that this person is not mature. This person is still a baby Christian. So today I'm talking about maturing as a Christian, maturing as a Christian, and how to know if the person you're dealing with is a mature Christian. First Peter chapter 2 verse 2 says that as newborn babes we should desire the sincere milk that we may grow thereby. So um so as Christians we are supposed to grow and become more mature, but from our interactions, from the way people interact with us, you'll see that a lot of people are baby Christians. A lot of people don't know their left from their right. So, thank you once more for tuning in to today. As we wait for others to join us, I want to open up with a thought that's been stirring in my heart. Sometimes we get so caught up in trying to be the perfect Christian, want to be the perfect Christian, following all the visible rules, saying all the right words, presenting a picture of strength and holiness, that we forget God isn't impressed by our image, He's after our hearts. Matthew 23, verse 27. Let's see what it says. Matthew 23, verse 27. Matthew 23, verse 27 says, let me read it from here. Woe to you, you are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but the inside are full of the bones of the dead and everything unclean. So, woe to you if you're appearing good on the outside and in the inside you are seen as somebody that has a lot of skeleton in his cupboard. Sepulchres are very, very beautiful on the outside, but there are dead worms, dead things inside. So he said, woe to you if you still appear like a white sepulchre, a sepulchre, something that is filthy inside and something that is filthy inside, but it's filthy inside, but in the outside it looks very good. That's what most people look like as Christians. And unfortunately, we'll carry it to the outside world, we'll carry it to the unbelievers. And when we interact with them, sometimes it scares them away. So today I'm talking about Christian maturity. Like I read earlier in First Peter chapter 2, verse 2, it says, as newborn babes, I'll still go through that text and read it more in depth. There's a strong warning not to shame us. Yeah, not to shame us. I want to be sure that all the messages I can see it. I just want to be sure that I can see all the messages. So today's conversation is for those who are tired of the surface, who crave a deeper walk with God, even if it means facing questions, doubt, are messy questions. Yeah, sometimes Jesus will tell them that this is for mature people. At the point, he told them that this one can't go out except by prayer and fasting. So some things we'll go through, some things we will see maybe due to the fact that we are not mature enough. Romans chapter 12, verse 2 says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So it has to do with a renewal of mind. It has to do with what? A renewal of mind. We need to renew our mind and be more like Jesus. Yeah, be more like Jesus, not be like the natural man that we are. It says true transformation isn't about fitting a Christian mold. It's not about becoming a person that you a mold or a model. Yeah, it's about being like Christ. I was telling somebody that I think it's Peter or Paul. He said, follow me as I follow Christ. So invariably, if at any point you notice that somebody that you're following is not following Christ, is not trying to be like Christ on a daily basis, what is invariably telling you is don't follow me. So the basis of you following me, the basis of you being my disciple, it's because of the fact that the person is actually following Christ. So true transformation is not about fitting a Christian mold. It's about surrendering to God's process, even when it doesn't look churchy. Yeah, that somebody is going to church doesn't make him a Christian. That may sound, somebody may be in his house and is more Christian than the person that is in church. So what bettered this topic, what bettered it, what made me to think about it is because I interact with a lot of Christians, and when the Christians, people that are in hold, born again, but you find out that they are babies. They are babies. They don't know their left from their right. You'll be tempted to think that these ones, this thing I don't expect it from. Yeah, good afternoon. These things I don't expect it from such so person. But at the end of the day, you find out that because they are not mature enough, they what you expect, what you literally, sorry, what you literally expect from them, they are giving you the opposite. So as we prepare to dive into this discussion, I invite you to take a breath, come just as you are, and open your heart to what God might be revealing to you today. You don't need to be perfect to grow. You just need to be willing to grow. Why remain small when you can grow? Is one of the shots that I did. Yeah, some people prefer to remain as short and as small as they are, not knowing that there is more to them. There's more. So we should be willing to grow. So let's look at some scripture. First Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. First Samuel 16, verse 7. First Samuel 16, verse 7. First Samuel 16, verse 7. Let me read it. It was the story of Saul, the story of Samuel when he was about to anoint was he was about to anoint David. First Samuel 16, verse 7. It says, but the Lord said to him, pay no attention to how tall and handsome he is. But the Lord said to him, well, okay, let me start reading from verse 6. It said, when they arrived, Samuel saw Jesse's son, Eliab, and said to himself, this man standing here in the Lord's presence is surely the one he has chosen. Samuel was looking at the eyes. Samuel was looking at what he could see. He could see that Eliab was hefty, strong, big. But he didn't know that Eliab was not the one that God has chosen.